Okay, got her out on the main road here. Passing gear works. Now I've got the C4 3-speed automatic transmission in it still. That's what it came from the factory with. But I added on a bolt-on overdrive to it. So right now it's in 3rd gear. I click the little knob on the floor up here and it kicks into overdrive. It's really best to use that on the highway if you're on the back roads, climbing hills and stuff like that. It's better just to keep that off. Just run it in gears 1 through 3. It's got the 6-cylinder motor in it, so it is not a race car, but it's a good cruising car. Does really well. I did some stuff to it. The headers and the hang on. Oh, excuse me. The headers and what else did we do? Did some stuff to the distributor, things like that. I'll give you all the paperwork on it, show you what we did. But it's got the electronic ignition and all that sort of stuff in it. And basically, it's cammed up a little bit. It doesn't have the stock cam that a 200 came from the factory with. It is got a little bit more cam to it than stock. Brakes and everything work good. I got all that. That's all stock stuff down there. All your steering and everything. Trying to think of what else to tell you here. Let's see here. Good cruising car. The AC does work in it. I haven't had the Freon checked in it yet. I need to do that. Have them top it off. When it's got the full amount of Freon in it, it will cool down to my little thermometer thingy. I've got a meat thermometer deal that I'll put in there, and I've got it down to 43, 44 degrees, if I remember right. The steering is good. I added a oversized sway bar to the front end, and that stiffened up the steering quite a bit. The stock sway bar, I think it was just old maybe. I tried to run it with that, and this thing was walking all over the roads. So I went and I ordered I want to say 1.25 inch diameter sway bar, and man, it steers perfect now. trying to watch the road and see what I'm filming also. But all the gauges work. Let me see here. You got all your. Let me see. I added the interior light right there off of a 67 Mustang. 64 through 66 didn't have that overhead interior light like that, so I kind of modified it a little bit. All the 64 to 66s just had the under dash lights that come on whenever you open the doors up to get in. As you can see, it handles good. I didn't spare too much expense on this car, man. I wanted it to be good. The interior, I went back with a solid black interior and I painted it white because that was what it was from the factory. So I tried to keep it as original as possible. What I did though was I pimped it up quite a bit. Like I said, I added fog lights. My road kind of sucks. I added fog lights and I added the AC, and the roof in it is not the oh gosh, it's not the little cloth thingy. I can't remember what you call that. This has actually got a fiberglass insert in it with the black vinyl glued over all that, and it's got a little bit of padding and stuff on the back for sound deadening also. And let me think here. What else do we do to this thing? It's got the brake booster on it. I've got disc brakes on the front, and it's still got the drums on the rear. And of course we added power steering to it. Here we are back home, and there's the wife waiting to go for a ride.